Tuesday. How the heck are you? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. If you did. If you didn't, then I don't care because I didn't hear you. Anyway, Tuesday got cool. This week's topic is freedom. Our definition of freedom. But before I get into that, I want to give y'all a little update on my life. I have a boyfriend now, and I'm happy. Not that I wasn't happy before him. Because I don't. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I like him, and that's it. Moving on. Okay, so my definition of freedom. I don't really think I don't want to define it for myself because I just don't know how to define it for myself. Some things that I feel that I'm still prisoner to, I guess. Man, that sounds kind of terrible. I don't want it to sound like that, but that's how I feel. Okay, so one, obviously, my chest. I would love to just take them off. Take them. Go give them to someone else. You know, I used to love swimming. I guess I still could. Like, people would, like, invite me swim. Well, they did when it was warmer. They would invite me out swimming, and I'm like, why would you even ask me this question? Why would I want to go swimming with you? People do it. I understand people do it, but I don't ever. That's another thing. I guess that's the next point. I don't ever want to, like, be out and someone be like, what is that? I don't understand this. Obviously, of course, it's none of their business, but it's just that I have an idea of what I look like to other people. I'm not very sure. But I like to maintain the image for myself as well, Like, I look in the mirror and ignore them. And I'm like, okay, so the rest of me looks absolutely amazing. Good for you, cool, I just recently seen some old videos of myself. And I was like, what is this? I don't remember myself sounding or looking like this at all. Like, I could have sworn I was pulling them, back in the day. I say back in the day as if it wasn't just like a couple years ago, right? No, I looked at myself in these videos and I was like, what? Why do you sound like this? Why do you look like this? And I just, like, how did I get to this point in my life? It's crazy. And I feel like that kind of, like, awakened again, even more so, the feeling of, like, my insecurity of, like, my passability. I know it's a very, problematic word, but, for myself, I like to, like I said, I want to look a certain way, I'm going to try to put in, a clip of, no, I don't know, it's kind of embarrassing. Because someone else showed it to me. My boyfriend found it, and I was like, fuck, I didn't know that was still, on the interwebs, and I feel embarrassed that he had to see me like that. I shouldn't, though, because, I've grown since then, obviously, but, yeah, back to freedom. Yeah, we're still on the freedom, actually. Yeah, I don't feel free because of that. I should not care how people perceive me, but I do. I think I'm always gonna care, but I've been meditating recently because it was recommended to me by Leanne. Thank you, Leanne. I appreciate you very much. I've only been doing that for, like, the past 3 days, but I feel like I'm more aware of myself, and I'm being more attentive to myself. I don't really even know how to describe that for you. I'm just more conscious of myself. At the same time, like, thinking about this, actually, I just made this whole revelation. I found my freedom in making this video. I used to be scared to go out and people, like, man me and she me and her me and all that other stuff, but that does not happen anymore. It does not happen to me. Unless, like, like, they're just looking at me from the back, trying to get my attention from the back. And, sometimes I'll get a ma'am or something like that, because, I got that ass, you know what I'm saying? Then I turn around and they're like, oh, excuse me, sir. We had this moment together. I'm glad you were here for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I guess I am free now. That's all. I just needed to think out loud. Glad we had this talk. The only person that misgenders me, like that I see, in my face is myself. I misgender myself so much. I'm eventually gonna get over. I'm gonna figure it out. But it's okay to do that. It's okay to misgender yourself because sometimes other people do it. They really don't mean to do it. Obviously, you don't mean to do it. Whenever I misgender myself, I'm talking about my past self. So I guess I don't know. Well, I'm glad I'm free now. I feel like I just lifted weights off of my own shoulder. So, that was nice. See, I love doing these videos because they're just so therapeutic. We got through that together. I want you to understand that. If you need anybody to think out loud with so you can free yourself, hit me up on my personal account. I think that's all I got for you though. Like, I guess like some advice I could leave you with. Comparison is the thief of joy. I want you to think on that. And that's it. That's all I got for you this week. And I hope y'all watch everyone else's videos. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say some great stuff. I already know it because they seemed excited about this topic, and I just want to hear what they say. I'm excited for that. So yeah, y'all have a great week, day, and I will see y'all next week.